So I finally has my true end feeling, and there's the actual pictures and my videos onto the social media, and it has a small amount of view and goes up. From fan club cosplayers. Is this supposed to be something? It's case that as everything is a good thing is case that, but I rather just have my thoughts based feeling with has a feeling just with thought as Japan Expo Thailand 2019, and I was a teenager, so that when I was seeing the Facebook, I'd never seen the going before, and this is actually my very first time to come Japan Expo Thailand 2019, and if actually just have to call it a location tour cosplay at BKK, and if actually says a handle of behind my workspace is my home server while it's primary located here anyway. So it's been a lot of very fun. One of us my best generally early 2019 is the very first times to come us all those to be traveling through the Bangkok city. This as distant way to Central World, this kind of everything. But believe it there is many cosplayer, and I just giving the with this video test my documents and meeting them folks. So as eventually, I just feeling doing all fine, and everything says property says many stuff as I guessing to from this is behind there. It says is my June memories before the Anime Festival Asia 2017, and when I was just half of 18, and I went to Siam Polygons and Central World there. It's pretty much is a good thing to say, and I have a lot of there as I have to collect their everything's just something like that, and there's a bunch of the things, and actually they have this look like. I'm just open case up. This is what we have to look like. This is actual look like. This towel. And this product is since 2002, and I was brought as against my wish into the Japanese place. As this looks very wonderful. This look like camel river, as I call it. Kyoto Kimono Retail. Kyoto Kimoto Retail. This is look like. This is actually looking at this towel as a Japanese place. Anyways, and I brought this as my wish, and I brought it be, and I have to put the current away that this towel. And just still friendly, have a secret dose. Goodies is items of Japanese stuff, and I like Japanese. Well, never mind. That's okay with that badges here, so it gets sucking into the inside, and I met this. I was went to the front and goes to have the room, has a roommate there. There's a bunch of the Japanese as a notice piece of papers and there's there's some materials of a part of the Japan Expo. So, and there's a bunch of kinds of papers and then Enix's pieces, and that's oh, so maybe it's as I'm assuming that there's an extreme Japan experiment. That's what it'll look like. This case here, it's J Premier Premium, and I also had education first language school. That's speculated to be the British American the British, something like that. As education's a school there, as English for adult, grammar is the younger learners because it is supposed to be for the business cooperating too. About my speak list. My speak list we had I says I ain't doesn't know talk and speak a Finnish language. That's what I'm actually American tied to speaking there. And it's gotta be hats. Is there's artists at disco. As what else has got to be to see designers, artists has got. Yep, it looks kind of very cool. It actually looks the digital arts. It is some sort of as. It's kind of like that there's triple eyes growing up there, and behind this corner is there the rituals that includes it. This woman, the person is called Takahashi Hiroyuki Mitsui. That's what I could call it as her. That's and there's emails, Instagrams, website, and she doing on the platform. It says the U.S. and South Korea. It says she is the best visual artist Japanese there, and also have the Tokyo Sky International Japanese Language School. As other just my dream, and kind of just be something as the Tokyo Japan just have explored to be, and I have managed to have it still live in my Louis first country this time here, and as I doing so, there's a lot. There's a lot of here. It's something, and I took the pictures. This autograph. She had this autograph as me at a local Infinity to Japan Expo. About that. So I'll be getting soon as independently this music recorder. That's I went it downstairs. I have the still active fix-it guitar staying as a program before, and I was going to be starting on this here step by step in it here as going to get platform to be the songwriters and notice my primary studios and have to resume it at I will just get to continue afterwards to going. So let's get to continue. There's a Talkies Premium Outlets Nakoya. It has I wonder if it's gonna see. I went to see that there's a Toyota here. It's gonna be awesome. And then this one, the Line Tripped. There's a Ninja Tripped exploring to the Japanese here. And I just took the pictures, rechecked this before, and this one have Fat Cat and a postcard. And it's let it be the friends of the couples here has a contest of Japanese people. And there is a whole photo studio. Photo Studio's special offers to the Japan Expo. As I remember, went to going to this Toyoshu Japan Festival to that went before as a counter into behind the scenes to this live actions that Japanese styles that and pretty much is have this as a American Thai and Japanese action-packed styles as cosplaying here. And what I'm really actually as American Thai connected part to relationships to the Japanese there. And I'm still active as I have. And gotta be still pieces. This one here has words. Has a words to in Japanese, in Thai, and then English. Instead of English, Thai, and Japanese language. And this is open case. Oh boy. Makeover. Gotta be this is going to Japan so for freedom. Freedom's in there at last. Let's practice it gotta be. And nothing much else to see. Is what else we got? A big camera. Had a big camera from Payao. That's previously from the art contest. I winners to the art contest at Payao. Has with teamer that's going. And in some case, there's a lot of the camera. It's expensive. It is expensive to the buy if it's buy the new camera for once. And I was just doing that, and I'm guessing that I have my primary Nintendo DSi that is still active here, and I just have photos it's onto my process stop motion here. And this is some case, everything Canon. What's on is this here? It's distant shine. Has a full frame. Behind the scene, folks. GoPro. That's Image Plus. Has to save it my pictures to the album. And that's pretty much about Japan Expo. This pack of stuff. And I have the 2018 right here into my hands. I was contacted with the uncle Japanese person. In fact, Takashi Niksha Yama, forever companies limited somewhere from Japan, and I was told with that Japanese person as a personally as an Asia to spread the Thai and the Japanese here. So I've talked to him to the emails just have the it's pretty much just have to scenes. And those talks to the emails is onto the way that here. My work says as it's doing well, very well, so it's very done my job. So, and then the next one is my previous 2018 is going with my sister is Toyushu Japan Festival into the front, the food shop and travel, and this instead the platform here, and there's a Sweet 16, a girl group. She's been already predicted to the concert, and I actually want to see the Toyushu Japan Festival. This event is 2018, so I have to go to the event in here, but there's no cosplay at all. It is only have to go into traveling the looking up the Toyushu Japan Festival. And I like this one, a live action Thai series, and so previous to the Bangkok Comic Con and Thailand Comic Con. Right as a further to, I went to my first television platform, so the Over the Limit, the tele show, so I had to finish to acting, and then it goes to past the events, location tour, cosplay at the BKK. I was wearing to the Man in Black. That's wearing my Man in Black, call it the Breeze Zero and Man in Black. And instead, my April memories, 501 Legion, the Star Wars. As this one, as was me, as I was wearing to the Agent James cosplay, and this one has a dark side person here, and this person is cosplaying here. Anyways, I don't think of Japan Expo meeting them a lot cosplay surrounded at all, and did not get passing through and going through that, and I haven't got to as right on to giving them to the social media, just adding to following the followers. That's became my biggest best of the cosplay fan club. And I'm gonna show you, I actually have biography domain, your cosplayer, right here in my hands. As on our list goes to 22 people as I went under. In fact, as my best, and I meet the Mikyu. She's one of the bestest Mikyu Janes. Very first time meeting her I ever seen. As a pretty wonderful, adorable, cutest girls. Some of the best teenage girls of Mikyu cosplay ever. As having fun, as hugging as of her, and I likely to having fun from following this. And I just got remember, and actually it's a pretty adorable Mikyu Jin, are less appearing cosplay at all, and as presumably the Rin and Sin cosplay, as not to see me, just not to recognize there. Anyways, that the Japan Expo 2019 is my best, very first time to visit and coming to Japan Expo Thailand 2019. And perhaps I was looking at this concert as many of the platforms, and many there's cosplay, and I saw the mascot Pikachu, the Pokemon, as digital creatures of that, and it's probably just as everything is for a while since my teenager said when I was 17 as Japan Expo. That is around 2016, and this is pretty so good. I'm so very happy about a very first meeting that the Miku cosplay. Even it says encounter as it began smiles says, and people always says have this games as cosplay characters that took photos on it, and postally, and it says getting posted up massively to post public because everybody is involved, and everything's people is happy to see, as including the Miku cosplay, and Miku GNG starting the messenger, so and whatsoever, so and that's just my very first Japan Expo Thailand 2019. That was just my best going to location tour cosplay at BKK, and I was going to continue with a location tour cosplay at BKK 2019, even ongoing later, and I'm going to plan to get cosplay and to get the exercise to weekends off, and then next up 2 months, and as when I was going to see, I was just going to see to find out that new events is upcoming upon it very soon in a future development. Anime Festival Asia 2019 Thailand. I think they're going to have the future development of plans as Bangkok Comic Con, and hopefully that they get the plans to the future developments events is going to open it very soon. So, and that's so pretty much to say. I would like to say thank you, your views, your comments, you're responsive, you're impressive, and you're truly the greatly says happinessful, and then very great, and then the greatly for very great appreciated. Have her say just very great appreciated. So anyways, that's all I have to say. This Japan Expo Thailand 2019 thoughts and feeling about this going, as I'm so very happy about as the very first time at Japan Expo, and a very pretty great appreciate with the boys and girls cosplay to everybody. So I'm so very happy. Japan Expo Thailand 2019. I was went to go into the got out from never seen before, and successfully it's a gift and flowers as clay models that I made, and hopefully to get the new events plans the future development is upon us going to future so far. So it's a very upon us soon as moderate age, and its wishes cosplay as well as predicted. So, and that's all pretty much to say. Japan Expo Thailand has been over, and hopefully to get the plans as more comes to more futures as very soon. And I will go and continue to the work art department, and then my creator of clay models to the happy little animals and the flowers, and I'll do the getting plan as got this today. But here we got this today. So location tour cosplay as more event has come, and we will meet again. I forgot to say. So that's all pretty much to say. Till we meet again. That's all pretty much is all to say. Thank you.